Good morning, fuckheads and fuckheads. I am back. My voice is not as bad as it was. I'm actually able to eat again, so things are looking up. I would say sorry about the hiatus, but consistently inconsistent. What can I say? I don't got a lot of time, but I figured I better give you guys something here. First of all, you know what you need to do. You need to get on and go over and check out the Dusty Shedwood Company. They have been doing a lot of Christmas craft shows right now, so I'm not sure what all they got on the go, what they've got left in stock, but jump over onto their Facebook page or go on to the Tales of a Messed Up Northern Boy page on Facebook and follow the links, or jump onto my Facebook account, Bubs Bubs, and you can follow a link over to their Facebook page from there. And I guess I will fire off a story this morning about an acquired truck. So I was staggering home from the bar one night, and I was about 5 blocks away from home, and it was probably about minus 30. Yeah, that sounds about right, minus 30. And I was getting cold. And there was this 90s Chevy sitting over in a parking lot that just kept calling my name. So I walked over to it, opened the door, reached in, turned the ignition, and it fired up. And it wasn't even that cold. So I hopped in and I drove it the 4 or 5 blocks. Went to grab a couple of the guys to go do a little bit of 4x4 in this acquired truck. And we went down, and I must have turned the ignition too far back or something because it wouldn't start again. So that one sat there in front of that apartment building for, at least a month. And there was other guys that went down and tried to acquire it. And we'd stand on the balcony and watch and yell at them once in a while and scare them off. And then it eventually ended up getting towed on a snow removal day. So I don't know if on that day I acquired an acquired truck again. But it was weird. And then, well, another night, me and Hillbilly and 45 had Hillbilly's older brother's little Dodge Neon. We were out and we were gassed right up, flying around town from bar to bar to bar and party to party to party. We come across this one intersection in that fucking little Dodge Neon, and we caught air with that cocksucker. And when we caught air, when we come back down and hit the ground, all 3 of our seatbelts fucking let go. So I don't know. I think there was something wrong with that car. But we were good. We were wearing our seatbelts until they decided they didn't want to hold us in anymore. And, well, I want to go back to the stories with Hillbilly and 45 and the old 79 T-Bird and some of the crap we did in that friggin' car. So we used to party in that car pretty hard. One night, we had 45 up on, he was sitting up on the sunroof outside the car. Sunroof was open, his legs were inside. He climbed up because he was in the back seat. He climbed up there and sat because he was talking to these girls in a vehicle next to us, if I remember correctly. Well, the light went green and Hillbilly decided to punch it. And when Hillbilly punched it, 45 almost fell back into the car. So then he hammered on the brakes. Well, that made 45 flop over top of the windshield. So me and Hillbilly looked at each other. We each grabbed one of 45's legs and started flying up and down the road with Hillbilly, or with 45, flopped down over the windshield and out onto the hood. We were holding on to his legs. And then Hillbilly looks at me and says, "You think we could get him out of his pants?" And then he fucking hit the throttle, then crank on the brakes, and we were trying to get a 45 out of his pants. Shoot him off the car with no pants on. Well, the next day, somebody from the night before had seen us and couldn't believe that we were still out partying and that we didn't get arrested and the car didn't get impounded. And they said we were passing our big 2-liter bottle of rye and Coke out the window to them, and that they had actually picked up 45's wallet off the ground at one intersection because they saw it come out of his pocket. I really gotta have Hillbilly around for some of these stories, but that cheap fuck for some reason doesn't ever want to come down and see me. Keeps telling me he's gonna, but he never will. That's like that greasy fucker Funk saying he's gonna come down and do an episode with me because we still haven't done one for the 500 downloads like he promised me he was going to do with me, and he made me promise you guys. So, Funk, fuck you, you greasy spick prick. But I guess that's what I'll give you guys for now. Like I said, thanks for not hounding me too bad. I am feeling not 100% yet, but a lot better. I have my voice again. And like I said, I just figured I'd give you guys a little bit of something. And then hopefully this weekend I will have a chance to do a couple of really decent episodes for you again. I've gotten a few messages from you that you're missing your tails, so sorry everybody, thanks for holding in there. And as always, hit me up on Facebook Messenger, Bubs, or shoot me an email, talesofamessedupnorthernboy@gmail.com. And I'd love for you guys to comment and let me know what platforms you're listening on. Thinking about possibly doing a live video once in a while on the YouTubes, but they're already restricting my content because I swear and whatever. But I've also already told YouTube that this isn't for children under the age of 18, so I don't know what their issue is there. But yeah, it's been a short one. Just quick, before I go into work this morning, figured I'd throw something out there for you guys. And don't walk a mile in my shoes, because that won't impress me. Live 30 seconds in my head, and you will understand why I am a messed up northern boy, and these are my tales.